Welcome back to Nessa on Air. Today we've got Harlem royalty in the building. Jim Jones is here. I want you to celebrate your entire legacy.
I must be doing something good out here because they not just giving you Summer Jam.
From Harlem streets to Summer Jam stages, Jim Jones helped shape an era and became one of hip-hop's most influential hustlers.
Ladies loved us, wanted to be like us, the city adored us.
But of course, success came with lessons, heartbreaks, and hard truths. What's been the biggest lesson you've learned in your career so far?
Plenty of lessons that I learned by dealing with most snakes inside of this industry.
Through it all, Jim stayed focused on his music and himself. You are resilient.
It's my turn. I'm worried about me. I'm worried about my mission. I'm focused on me.
His legacy paved the way for a new generation.
These kids just doing now that we started, they don't even know we started it.
And the wins, yep, they're still coming.
I'm winning right now, you heard?
Yeah.
That's Jim Jones and Friends at Summer Jam. That's a good win right there.
Get ready, because Jim Jones tells it all.
Always remember, he said, you start to rap the way that you act in these streets, there's nothing that can stop you.
Okay, this is a big day. Jim Jones and Friends will be at Summer Jam. Hello. Okay, so Jim Jones and Friends. And you have lots of friends.
Yeah.
This is going to be amazing. June 20th at Prudential Center.
Yes.
It's happening on a Friday, which is like the first time ever. So I feel like Friday brings a different energy.
Yeah, that check. Everybody get paid on Friday.
Let's go.
There's going to be a lot of energy on Friday.
Jim Jones and Friends. I
Yes.
feel like this is a moment right now.
Yes.
I'm so excited about this. Well, first off, let's talk about what do you plan on wearing? Like, how are you going to decide this? Like, do you start planning from now, or are you going to wait till the very end because, like, you're getting things shipped in from Paris or maybe Milan? Like, how does this work?
At this point, I don't even know what direction I'm gonna go in. But it's gonna be conscious in my mind all the way up until the date. Probably hit a few designers that I know, a few of these brands that I like. Also go shopping, looking for different pieces. We'll figure it out, though. I might just pop out in a white T-shirt or a good belt.
Uh-oh. We don't know what's going to happen.
We don't know.
It all just
Depends on what type of jewelry I get also, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I might just want the white tee so the jewelry could be shown.
Wait, have you ever lost jewelry while performing?
No, I haven't lost any jewelry while performing.
Or ever?
But I've lost numerous amounts of jewelry.
Oh, my.
Yes, very expensive pieces too.
If you ever lose any future jewelry, just know I'm more than happy to catch it. I don't know if I'll return it, but I will hold this for you. Okay, so this is going to be really exciting. I'm very curious what you're going to put together.
Oh, man, me too.
So what goes through your mind right now? Are you know what I mean? Are you creating? What's the vision?
I haven't even really thought about the vision. I'm still thinking about the return. I haven't been on Summer Jam stage in a minute. So I'm just thinking about the return. There was a little bit of excitement going on, and now I think about what I'm gonna bring to the table. Like you said, I do have a lot of friends.
Oh, yeah.
Especially in New York City.
Come on now.
I want to make sure New York City is felt, but I have friends all in this game that all over the country and all over the world. So I also want to make it impactful. Have somebody jump on stage. They probably wouldn't think I'll be able to make that call for a few surprises.
Yeah.
I want to make it fun. You know what I mean? Above all, I don't want to make it stuffy. I don't want to make it old. I don't want to make it young. I want to make it fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and impactful. I mean, I don't know how many more Summer Jams I'm going to do, but I know.
Yeah,
This one right here, I'm going to go hard.
What do you feel is different this time around showing up at Summer Jam versus before in previous years? Do you feel, is it more maturity? Is it evolution? Like, what do you feel is different that you're going to bring this time around?
There's a lot to it. Like you said, maturity, evolution, mindset, everything that I've been through and that I've overcame and things like that. So, you know, it's a lot that comes with it. But I just want to keep it fair for the most part. I mean,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, I don't try to think about it too much.
Yeah.
But definitely, I evolved a lot through
Oh,
my
yeah.
journey in this industry and things like that. So now I think people can see it in recent days and things like that. There's been so much going on. But besides that, it's music. You know what I mean? So I want to make sure people feel the music. I want to make sure people feel the energy. You know what I mean? I'm going in there full force energy. No chips on my shoulder, nothing like that. You know, I'm free as a bird, just high energy. You know what I mean? I ain't holding no grudges against nobody. It's my turn. I'm worried about me. I'm worried about my mission. I'm focused on me. Jomo, Jim Jones, Capo. That's what I'm focused on.
You've always done a great job big upping everybody else, right? And so I might feel it's going to be hard for you to big up yourself this time around, where it's just you, Jim Jones, and friends, and all eyes are on you in this moment. Do you know what I mean?
I'm not the self-bigger upper. I like to just do work and have fun and put my work first and let people do the bigger upping and things like that. I never was I'm very confident in who I am, yes. You could tell it in my walk and my talk and in my stride, but me spewing it out, it's never been that. Like, you never hear me say on my records hooks with my names in it and things like that. Like, I'm not that, I'm not that person and things like that. I'm more of a people's person. Let the people decide.
Well, I'm excited for, this energy. I think it's important. I want to see you shine. And I can't wait to see the friends that you're going to bring out with you. Now, you have a lot of friends. So I'm just going to say some names and I'll be able to tell by your eyes. I could kind of see through your sunglasses right now if they're going to show up. Joel's.
Shouts to Hub, man. It's my brother for life, man. Dipset, the bird always got to fly high. I think people know the answer to that one.
Okay. How about Rick Ross?
Oh, shouts to Ross, man. The biggest. I was just down there. I was in Miami. I was in Atlanta also, but I was in Miami. Just past week, I shot like 5 videos. Me and Rick Ross shot a video at his airplane hangar in Miami, which is kind of disgusting.
His airplane
hangar? He was
hangar?
hanging at the hangar. You heard? I don't know how many people get to hang at their own hangar. He got his own airport.
What?
I'm baffled. I'm baffled. I'm still baffled to this day. Big ass plane in his own airport. Like, I was like, yo, amazed, inspired. Any word like that, like you dig, like what?
I caught what you just said.
Motivated,
right now.
like what? Like, how consistent do you need to be to get that going on? Like, it's incredible, man. He always got great energy, man. He's definitely a hustler. Like, he goes for it. And I respect him because I've known him for so long and things like that. And one thing I respect him is that he's not leaving no money on the table, all the moderation and things like that. But he's not leaving nothing on the table. He a hustler. He gonna go get it from the biggest to the smallest. So I appreciate him.
I feel like there's no excuse for him then. I mean, he's got a hangar. I'm assuming he's got an airplane, right?
He could get here, right?
He could get here,
he
right?
He could get here, right?
There's no excuse.
I think the city would be hyped to see Ross pop out on stage.
Yeah.
Oh.
How about Migos? How about,
Takeoff?
Yeah.
RP Takeoff, man.
Absolutely.
I miss him to death, man. Shouts to Quavo, shouts to Offset, man. Who knows? Maybe I give him maybe they might pop out and set the trends with me. Who knows?
Because that was the last time I saw you when, gosh, I can't believe how many years has it been since Set the Trends.
Yes, man. But I definitely, Takeoff was a special person to me.
Absolutely.
A younger brother for me. I don't have too many younger brothers, but he's very sincere in our relationship and things like that. He's one of the reasons for my inspiration along my journey and my resurgence in the game and things like that. For some of the great words he used to give me.
Give us some, I don't know, great words that Takeoff shared with you.
Now, he used to just encourage me, like, yo, bro, you really like. For us, you really put on for us. Like, you one of the people that we looked up to and one of the people coming up in the game that, we admired and things like that. But he was very openly about it as opposed to, a lot of artists in this game may feel the same way. But, when you get in this game, it's competition more than anything else. So it's very few people that give me my flowers and things like that. Not that I need them. I could go buy my own flowers. I could go buy a rose, too. A Rolls Royce.
Right. Well, speaking of other people that have shown you love, which I love to see you get your flowers. I do think it's important, especially, the legends that have opened the doors and have changed the game. I like this energy. Drake brought you out with the Apollo. Fire.
Shouts to Drizzy. It's my guy. It's my energy god. I wait for him to come back and go crazy on everybody in the world.
What about calling him? He's got it. He's got his own plane.
He has his own plane also. I'm gonna give him a call.
Why not?
I know they be busy and things like that, but hey, I'm gonna give him a call. I popped out at Apollo for him. Maybe he might pop out at Summer Jam for me.
You never know what's gonna happen.
Never know.
So now I think we're gonna keep a close eye on Drake, we have to on Rick Ross. He has his own hanger.
Pressure on me for the city. Now I feel like there's a lot of pressure coming on me for the city.
Okay, you know what? I don't like pressure. We don't want pressure, but it'd be nice.
I work better when my back is against the wall anyway.
Ooh. Okay.
Whoa, pause. Hey, yo.
How about the locks?
Shout outs to Jada. Shout outs to Styles. Shout outs to Chic. Definitely, the locks is a staple of New York City. You heard? I would love to be back on the stage with them again. Last time I was on the stage with them, they was pushing us around at the verses.
Is it a wound for you? Or are you
okay? Well, how is it a wound?
I never know.
What was it?
It's competition, so I get it, but it's I
take
never
competition for what it is. You heard? It was a game. We lost the game. Shit, you know how many games I won? I'm winning right now. You heard?
Yeah.
That's Jim Jones and friends at Summer Jam. That's a good win right there.
That'd be nice to see the locks show up. That would be.
Incredible,
that'd be
right?
Crazy.
Incredible.
What 3 songs are a must that you're gonna play?
Salute. 848. Ballin'.
Okay.
Certified Gangsters. I need 4.
We'll give you 4.
All right, then I go Certified Gangsters, Salute, 848, Ballin'.
Yeah, okay. I like it. This is exciting. When you get ready for shows, do you still get nervous at all?
Yeah.
Are you gonna? It's just.
Is it nervous or is it just like, yo, you dig? Like, you really got to dig deep. It's like a basketball player coming out to perform for a championship game. Like, you really got to get on your A game. Sometimes you have a good game, sometimes you have a bad game. You can tell it all in the energy of the performer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, the trick is to be able to keep your bad games on your A game. You dig? You got to realize like you got to tighten up. And no matter what the circumstances, sometimes you might come to a show, it might be a little bit amount of people that you're not used to, and it take your energy there. But you got to figure out a way to get to still perform at the top of your game. But this game is a big game. I'm coming in there fully prepared. I'm gonna say my prayers that morning and get up and go for miles. Explain
to people the importance of you performing at Summer Jam. What does Summer Jam mean to you?
I mean, for a kid from New York or any artist from New York, Summer Jam has always been the biggest stage for you to perform on.
That's right.
That is the NBA championships of hip hop culture in New York. I believe in the country for that matter. Like, there's so many artists from other parts of this country that's what they want to be on.
It's a dream to be at Summer Jam.
Summer Jam stage.
You see so many replicas of concerts and festivals. Spin off of Summer Jam.
Yes, we definitely set the catalyst. New York set the catalyst for other big radio shows around the country. But Summer Jam is just that one. Like, if you in the city and you get to that Summer Jam stage, then you was the very few that was allowed to get on that stage. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you was picked in the all-star team for the NBA. Like, you know what I mean? So you better show out, because there's gonna be a lot of all-stars there. So I must be doing something good out here, because they not just giving you Summer Jam for no reason, you know what I mean? So
you know what it is, Jim? You never give up. You are resilient.
I'm grateful to be that resilient. I'm grateful to have a God in my life that I'll be able to reinvent myself so many times and understand the playing field. Understand that you're gonna get knocked down. Understand that you're gonna get tackled. But if you're a real football player, you're gonna get back up and get ready for the next play. And that's what I kept doing, no matter what was in front of me and things like that. I knew where I wanted to be. I knew what I needed to do, not only for me, but for my family and for the people around me, for the employees that I employ and things like that. Like, it's not just me that helps me get here. It's a whole league of us, you know what I mean? So it's a tribe of us and things like that. And I always keep that on my mind. But
where do you get that resiliency from?
I come from nothing. I'm a project baby. I'm a Bronx nigga. Like, every situation I've been in was nothing. I had to climb myself out every single hole you could imagine and things like that. My family wasn't no college scholars and things like that. Like, I really come from nothing. So every step of the way, it was just a lot of prayer and me just going for mines and things like that. And I'm glad that I had a God-fearing family that had church in their life, and it instilled in me a different moral compass along my mission, even when I was doing my worst and being something I shouldn't be and things like that, because I'm not perfect and I'm still not perfect, and I was way worse than I ever was when I was younger and things like that. But for me to understand those things in my mind at the end of the day and still be able to come here, man, you know what I mean?
Do you ever feel that day to day where you're just like, I hope I don't go back to the old Jim? Do you ever feel that day to day where you're just like, I hope I don't go back to the old gym?
100%. Every day there's instances and things like that, and sometimes I gotta meditate and pray at the same time. Like,
yeah,
it's a trick. It's a trick and it's a test. You know what I mean? And I would hate to trick myself out of any more positions than I already have. You know what I mean?
Is there anyone you call to help, I don't know, voice of reason or help ground you when you're just like, you know what?
Person in my corner the most that I use for clarity is Chrissy.
Yeah.
She's a person that's gonna give it to me the way I need to hear it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She ain't gonna hold no punches. She ain't gonna pacify my wrongs. She ain't doing none of that. You know what I mean? So she's the person I really could talk to about life the most.
How does she feel about this moment for you, Jim Jones and friends performing at Summer Jam? What did she say when she heard this?
Oh, it was a great feeling. She was like, you know, I mean, you definitely put in the work and you deserve everything that you get right there. So, and like I told her, she don't hold no punches, so that was great. And I know she's been through everything with me, my ups and my downs, my failures, us going through relationship problems and things like that, and her just sticking with me. I mean,
and so public, and everyone's watching, and everybody's judging, and everybody has an opinion.
Yes,
and,
yes.
And the pressure is on.
Yes, yes.
But I feel like you both, the love that you both share with each other transcends.
100%. I have unconditional love for her. Like, no matter what goes on in this world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
what's her favorite song on the new album, At the Church Steps?
I don't know if she have a favorite song. I haven't talked to her about her favorite song, but I do know she be playing that shit, so she like, oh, you got a good album, I ain't gonna lie. Now, she's a real hip-hop critic. Like, she not bumping none of that shit in her ride or putting that shit on a playlist. So she like, nah, you got a few records on here I like. She like a little dude when it comes to music.
What does it mean for you to still create music and put it out?
Music is about life for me. You know what I mean? So the moment I stop living life, I feel is the moment that I have to stop doing music. And not saying, you know what I mean? Like, I'll be doing albums forever. I'm just saying, it's about the life I live. You know what I mean? Like, and that's the way I get to express myself, especially in the way people are doing all of this digital BS and putting everything. Like, I don't know how to do that. But one thing I do have where I can express myself for everybody to hear what I'm talking about is the music.
Are we going to see you celebrate your life, your legacy at Summer Jam? I want to see this. Selfishly, as someone who wants to see icons, you know, receive their flowers and their just due and their credit, I want you to celebrate your entire legacy.
Well, just now I'm going to put on a well-produced show, as I've been talking to TT. So it's not like something I'm coming in off the joint, play the records and just, I want to give the people a well-produced show. I mean, I'm a New York City baby. I've been putting on for so long, for so many eras. I've seen so many people come and go. I'm still standing strong. The place where New York is at, we doing a lot better than where we was. And it's just so much that I want to make sure that people see on that stage. Above all, I want to show people a hell of a time. I want to give people a hell of a show. You know what I mean? Like, that's the pressure on me, is to give people the best show that I've ever done on stage.
You're going to make it happen. I know. And the energy that you have been giving off of, that you're still here, you're going to put in that work. I know we're going to see it on stage.
No, we're going to see some shit. I promise New York City, we're going to see some New York City, pull up. We're going to have a ball.
Do you remember the first Summer Jam you went to?
Oh, yeah. That was a Summer Jam that it was crazy because we backstage. Nas did some crazy shit, ended up not performing. We ended up having to be out. We was outside giving out we was giving out VCR tapes for whatever we was doing as promo in the parking lot, and Cam ended up getting a call. It's like, yo, y'all around, because you're making Summer Jam. I guess Nas not performing, some shit like that. We in the parking lot. How about that?
We're already here.
That's how the universe works, you know what I mean? And that was one of the most incredible experiences, because how organic it was in the way it happened and things like that. And, you know, things happen. It's moments that happen in your career that makes you know that, oh, yeah, we going somewhere.
Yeah.
This
it was meant to be. That moment where you were, getting the call.
The universe allowed. When the universe start working, there's nothing you could do about it.
You can't stop it.
You know what I mean?
Do you have a favorite moment from Summer Jam? Whether you were watching or whether you were there on stage, something that, you know, is one of your favorite memories?
Ballin', first time I did Ballin' on Summer Jam. That was incredible.
Do you remember looking out to the crowd? Like, do you remember that moment? What did you feel?
Nah, that moment was different. I mean, especially the way people plan for it. You get jewelry.
Yeah.
Niggas like, yo, we got to go on at nighttime so they can see all this new jewelry I brought. Niggas, I'm bringing it. Like, bro, it's really, for the artists, especially from New York, it's a whole production. Not even talk about on stage. Niggas be trying to buy brand new cars. They need a whole new jewelry set. Dressing got to be right. The walk-in fit got to be right. Then the walk on stage the fit got to be right. Then the walk outside after the show fit got to... It's just like, yo, it's like a real championship game for artists like myself and things like that. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I think one of my favorite moments, it was the Young Money run. I loved seeing Nicki show out with Drake and Wayne. That was one of my favorite.
You know what one of my favorite was when Swizzy and Ye was going back and forth acting crazy, dumb.
You know, I love that you are who you are. You are a star, but you love the art. The fact that you're able to look at that performance and still enjoy it, be a fan of it, you know?
Definitely. I love the whole hip hop culture. I love everything about it. I've been studying the game since a baby bro, like going to college and things like that, and I still study the game. I'm a student forever. You can't teach if you ain't willing to learn. So,
what's been the biggest lesson you've learned in your career so far?
Looking back, like never would want to skip the journey. That's where all the fun was.
Yeah.
But looking back, there's plenty of lessons that I learned by dealing with most snakes inside of this industry, and it's filled with a lot of backstabbing and people finessing, and you gotta morph into the game the same way everybody else is man. It's a nasty game, man. But you gotta stand on 10 toes, man. Whatever you do believe in, you got to stand on that. I mean, be comfortable in your skin, and that's what I learned. Like, you know what I mean? I never faltered. I never turned into nobody else. I made sure I stayed the same. And everything that I believe in, all my morals, is showing today that I'm the same person I told you I was.
Do you have a favorite moment in your career? I know that's hard, and I know we're going to feel a lot of this at Summer Jam, but for you, something that...
I was able to buy my mama a house. That was the epitome. You know, it's making me start crying.
Oh.
Yeah, but you know, when I was young, I told my mom I was gonna buy a house in the Benz, like in kindergarten.
You told her that in kindergarten?
Yeah.
I don't know if
And she used to always remind me, like, I need my house in my Benz all through my life. Like, yo, bro,
do you remember
working on that house in that Benz still?
What was that like for you as a son? Like, what was going through your mind? Were you saving money? Were you putting it to the side? Do you remember how you were, preparing for this moment?
No, I mean, I believe it was my second check I got.
Oh, I love this. I love it. I love it.
My third advance check. Like, I started getting $1 million, $2 million, $3 million checks, like, out of nowhere, like you dig. So it was like a money coming at me at all angles. I was like, whoa, this is crazy. So I wasn't like I was saving for anything. I just had it now. I was like, yo, all right, what's the first thing you gonna do? We gotta buy mommy the house. That was what we always said we was gonna do. You know what I mean? And then I got mommy the house, and I was able to tell her go shop for a crib.
Katrina, you think our kids are gonna buy us something like that? You think they think like I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what happens.
Yeah.
What would you say was the biggest mistake that you've ever done, but you learned the most from it in your career?
Trusting in friends.
Yeah, it's tough.
Very tough.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah.
Especially for a person that's so loyal like myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's what I mean. You got to value yourself before you value anything else.
Yeah.
I promise you that. Take care of yourself first. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I built a little bit different. So, like I told you, I was used to whipping. So, you know what I mean? Just felt like something I was already used to.
Well, this chapter, I think, is important. And we've seen you evolve many times. Mm-hmm. You've been through a lot. And whether you're okay with it or not, we've all seen it publicly at times.
Yeah.
Now in your life, how do you handle situations? Like, Do you not care? You know, I've heard this time and time again from people who are just like, you know, I don't care what whoever says what.
Yeah,
I don't
it
care.
really don't. It doesn't really bother me anymore. I'm great with who I am. Like the lies don't, the hate don't, that shit don't work. That's why I'm able to do what I do. But I want to say this: that I don't want nobody to feel like I'm innocent in the situation. You heard?
Right.
Two wrongs don't make a right. We all know that.
Right.
You heard? So I don't want nobody to say, like, because I ain't perfect, and I tell people that. You
Yeah.
heard? But I am a perfect example of what you could be if you keep your down, you're going to come up. I promise you. You heard?
Yeah.
But nah, man, we all, it's two sides to every story. It's three sides to every story. You dig? So I'm comfortable with that. I had to sit down and think about that a lot and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you heard? Who knows how the other side may feel? I don't care no more. I care about myself. I care about what I got going on. I'm focused right now. I got artists I need to tend to. We got music hitting. We on Hot 97 Summer Jam. We got music added on Hot 97. Like, we up and we chilling right now. So I want to continue down that path of hard work, continue to produce some of the best music in the world that people's heard, put out some of the biggest artists that people seen. Like, you know what I mean? I'm good at those things, and I want to make sure I stay focused on that.
It's important. It's hard to keep your eyes on the prize at times, you know.
It is. The distractions everywhere.
That's it.
You can very easily get distracted in this game and discouraged. Discouraged is the biggest thing you got to worry about in this industry. And I tell that to Peso all the time. Like, discouragement is the biggest things you got to learn to deal with.
Give us an example. Like how does that happen?
The game, period. If you're an artist trying to be successful in this game, you tend to get knocked down way more than you get to stand up.
Yep.
You heard? And if you don't have tough skin, and if you're not resilient and smart enough to know to deal with discouragement, then the game is going to sweep you under. You just be looking for the next contestant.
Do you still get knocked down though? And I ask that because it's so easy for us on the outside looking in. Look, you're outside. You have nice jewelry on. You're successful.
I get knocked off my feet, baby girl. But you may not see it. I may be standing strong when I'm walking outside, but I might be on my. You heard? But I'm a man's man. I'm built for that. You heard? I'm not here to let people see me being knocked down. You heard? How's that gonna work? You gotta keep pushing. You gotta keep moving. When we was younger, we was hustling. We used to, even when we was broke, we stayed fly so the connect could make sure we was look like we was getting money, because they wasn't giving none to no nigga that looked at broke. You heard?
When was the last time you got knocked down that you're willing to share? Tell us. When was the last time you got knocked down that you're willing to share?
The new Harlem video.
Ooh, tell us.
I was very sick. Didn't know what was wrong with me at that point. And, you know, everybody's catching all these things, but I just like extremely down. Like, I was like, and I just was trying to muster up the energy to get that going. It felt like it was like when God gives his toughest battles to it. And I was like, yo, at that point in time, it felt like, bro, if you don't get this video done right now, you're gonna lose a moment you have forever.
Right.
And you might not get this moment back, and you got so many people depending on you, and you better get up.
Hold on, how bad was it?
That was so weak, I couldn't even speak besides just doing the video. And I don't think nobody else was able to tell that, but I was on my ass. And then I finished the video, I was able to get through it, ended up going to the doctor. Nigga told me I was pre-diabetic. Caught some shit that was going around with everybody, like COVID, this new was going. It's just like everything hit me at one time. It was like, oh my God. It was like, yo. But on the flip side of that, I was like, it was driving myself crazy. So that's why I was like, yo, man, you know, every year I would really go do physicals, all that type of shit. I did everything. Everything was coming back. Everything was straight. I'm like, nah, I don't feel straight. You dig? And he was like, no, everything is straight. You just got to start getting back on your diet. You got to fix your diet. Sugar, you got to lose all the sugar out. Like, you dig? And I work out every day and shit like that. So that shit was a blow, a discouraging blow, because I pride myself on being in shape. But this was a lesson to me that being in shape ain't the end all be all. Your diet is way more important than being in shape. Your diet could kill you faster than
health
anything.
is wealth, man.
Health is wealth. So, you know, I won't know till I grow. So that was something I had to learn. But I'm back stronger. I feel better. I feel incredible. Switched my diet around. I ain't been drinking no sodas, eating no donuts, no none of that. Fruit every night. Like I've been doing well out here. I feel good. My energy is up. God is great.
But you still showed up to that video shoot?
I still showed up, and that was the turning point. That was the universe telling me, get your ass up.
That's it.
It ain't gonna be as hard as this from here on in. This is gonna be the toughest one you gotta do.
Yeah.
Right?
Man, you know what? A cold puts me down, Jim. Like, I feel like I'm weak right hearing this. I need to do better. I need to drink some green juice.
Nah, you gotta stay on point.
I
You gotta
know.
stay on point. This past three months has been incredible for me. Just learning my body, learning more about my body, learning more about myself, getting in tune with myself. It's been incredible.
I have seen you channel a lot of your energy into the music instead of maybe having a conversation, another interview. Yeah, I'm not saying you haven't done interviews, but I do feel like in this chapter, when you are expressing what you're going through and it's not a secret, seeing you and Cam and Mace go back and forth or whatnot, I feel like you've tried your best, and again, correct me, to channel a lot of that into the music. Is that something you decided to make a conscious effort versus old Jim?
Yeah, but I mean, using music as a way of combat is in the diplomat playbook.
Yeah.
We invented that play. I mean, I don't have no platforms to talk about people every day. Don't have no podcasts. The way I reach my people was through the music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And there was a lot of things going on, so I figured I'd answer all the questions in the music for people.
And you did. You answered a lot of it. Like in Make It Out, in the lyrics, I mean, you're addressing a lot of things.
And I'm getting paid for it.
And do you feel, though, this has been therapeutic for you to put out your new album and really share? It's very vulnerable.
It's very therapeutic, and the album has changed directions in the past 18 months in so many ways. But in the past 3 months is what really shaped the album to personalizing it the way it feels. And that's why I put the deluxe out, because I didn't want to get people all caught up on the deluxe. Is like a lot of bops. Come to the club with me. Let's go get some money. Let's party up. I mean, good energy. But the first part is very, very therapeutic, very personal. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's my optimistic outlook on things. Mm-hmm. But, you know, we have seen you and Cam not see eye to eye in previous times. I guess to me, I chalked it up this time around. Things will be different. But when I saw you having a conversation with Ebro and you said that there was no brotherhood, that made me sad. We don't... Now, maybe, and again, you could tell me, hey, you're being too optimistic. Maybe one day things can get figured out. Maybe one day things can get figured out.
Oh, who knows? I mean, maybe it can.
Yeah.
Who knows? But I don't see that happening right now. I don't see that in my future right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe when we're older, we get to talk about some things when we was younger that we did, and we both rich, filthy, old people and shit like that. Right now, I'm on a mission. I ain't got time to be rekindling, bending backwards, none of that. I've done that too many times in my career when it came to the sake of the diplomats and the sake of the fans and what the fans needed. Nobody want to get their heart broke. I understand. Trust me, I do. But what about me?
I appreciate you doing your best right now. You know, and maybe because I don't care about the clickbaits. I don't care about these things. Mm-hmm. And maybe my approach is a little bit mom nurturing energy.
I get it. And there's a lot of people approach like that and things like that.
And I'm happy to hear that, because I do think it's important to show that some of us want to see everybody okay, ultimately. Because
I don't want people to feel like they got to pick a side. That's not what this is about. When I see
Thank you for saying that.
And a lot of people are doing that. Like, we both did incredible things. Together we did incredible things. And right now, separately, they got their thing going on, and I got my thing going on. But it's all still comes back to that bird that's in the sky. So I don't encourage nobody to take sides. Let's enjoy the professionalism and the art that both of us are doing and things like that. You know what I mean? Like,
can you share a favorite memory with everyone?
A favorite memory?
I want to keep it positive. I know people want you to talk bad about everybody and this.
A favorite memory. There's so many great times that we've had. Like, there's a lot. There's a lot.
One that was meaningful
the favorite
to
memories
you.
of me would be when it all first started out in 5H, when everything was innocent and organic and everybody's on the same playing field. Nobody had no money to look down on each other. Everything was about the grind. When we only had $6 or $7 to get a dollar chicken sandwich, a bag of weed, and a Dutch Master. That type of grind. Some days were good, some days weren't.
Some days were bad, and that's just what it is.
But it's way better now. I can't say that. And I appreciate all the hard times that we had. You know what I mean? I appreciate that I'm here to be able to feed my family and I got to worry about nothing and live a life that I want to live, ball till I fall. You know what I mean? Like, I'm very appreciative to that. I'm grateful. I say my prayers every day because it could be way different.
I love that you're still able to see the good and to have the appreciation in this moment, right? It's not easy to see what you have created with everybody and to see that in, tough times, man.
Diplomats was never about one person.
Yeah. Well, diplomatic immunity is 22 years old.
Oh.
I mean, a little, it's 22. It's young. It's a baby
grown.
in the numbers.
You could drink in the club right there.
How did that change the game?
Oh, man, it changed the hip-hop culture in so many ways at that time.
I want you to brag a little bit right now. Don't be humble.
Brag?
Please don't be humble. No humble Jim Jones anymore, please.
I don't even know how to brag like that, man. But
I
y'all
know.
We did it all, man. We put on for the city. Like, we was in rare form. There's not too many things that people could fuck with us in. We hit the city by storm. Young kids from Harlem, fashion on point, a gangster on point. Ladies loved us. Niggas wanted to be like us. The city adored us. We probably were bigger than New York Knicks in this city. We were the champions in this city. We definitely was stomping on our shit in this city. Anywhere you saw Diplomats, it was definitely a good time. We the originators, man. We put on a lot. We set a lot of trends, not to say it like that, but the city followed us. I mean, and it was the generation that was behind us was so strong, and even today they like we going through right now. What you saying? I mean, like, we did things that are more prevalent in today's generation than it were back when we were actually doing it. That's to show you how bad motherfuckers we was. Like, you know what I mean? Like, these kids just doing it now that we started, and they don't even know we started it.
We've talked about this before. A lot of the fashion trends you started, you don't get the credit for. I told you I'm tired of humble Jim Jones.
I don't want credit. I want debit. I want the money.
I know, but
the credit
still,
don't pay you nothing.
But it's important. I think even just for history, it's important that we know this, right? Like, it's important. It's important that we understand that. And the reason I don't want you to be humble is because I just don't want people to forget.
Oh, they never gonna forget me. I promise you that.
Yeah.
There's no way to forget me. I etched myself in stone in this game. I put on so much for this game and so many facets and so many avenues. I've ran circles around most people that have been in this game. I started as the person they would be least successful and things like that. Nobody would even think that I'd still be here today. You heard? I'm talking about the most successful people. I seen people that did diamond come and go. You heard? You dig? I'm still here. I watch all these niggas coming, not fail, but they get faded away pretty fast. You know what I mean? And I'm here.
Did people count you out
100%.
when you were starting off and told you this?
100%. 100%. Under them used to tell Cam, yo, don't have that rap when you go to the radio. I remember one day we were in Hot 97 and Cam told me to freestyle, and I freestyled, and Cam killed it and get back. Man, that's how you show how people were so f***ed up and like that. Instead of encouraging the person and shit like that, and there's a way to do everything shit like that, you know what I mean? But they were just downright like, oh, yo, we got it. And the only person that stood tall for me was Clark Kent. Clark Kent was like, come here, let me talk to you.
Oh, rest in
you went
peace.
crazy on that. Do not stop rapping, please. Do me that favor. I'm telling you, I've been in it for a long time. I know what happens. You got some over there. They don't know nothing. They ain't even got no style. I remember Clark Kent telling me that.
Oh.
God bless Clark Kent's soul. He was one of the people that really, and it's like 97 on like Funk Master Flex, like that. You dig?
Yeah.
Never forget it.
What did that mean to you at that moment when he told you that? Like, how did that keep you going? Do you remember that moment? Like,
no, it meant everything to me in that moment because Clark Kent was a very successful person in the industry. You know what I mean? Like, that was DJ Clark Kent, and his word meant a lot. So when he was telling me that, and he was more successful than none of them was ever at that time in the industry. That was Clark Kent. So by him telling me that, it was like some validation for me to hold on to. Like, all right, you got something. We're going to work on it, and we're going to circle back, and we're going to show you something. It might not be soon, but we got something. And until then, I'm going to do all of this. I'm going to direct videos. I'm going to manage. I'm going to be executive. I'm going to do everything where I can get top dollar because these niggas get money. And then I'm going to circle back and kill them with some music.
Now, we got to talk about your album that just turned 21, On My Way to Church.
On My Way to Church.
Can you believe it?
I really did everything on my own. Like, before I got my deal, you had the Diplomats and we had the mixtapes, but I started going into Jim Jones' solo career. I remember I took $30,000 out of my pocket and went inside of Sony Studios when they had it at 57th Street at the time and made my own mixtape. That was Rider Music. And after I did Rider Music, I ended up getting the deal. Like, it just, everything I've did was all pretty much out of pocket and on my own merit.
Why is that important to invest in yourself? Give us some game.
Because I wanted to be in the game.
That's it.
They didn't want me in the game, but I knew what I had. I knew I had influence, more influence than most people at the time in the city. You heard? And I had this thing where I'm not famous, but all the famous people know me. They knew who I was in New York City. You know what I mean? And I was matching that energy. And then I started putting the music to match that energy. And I remember Cam telling me one thing that I always remembered. He said, you start to rap the way that you act in these streets, there's nothing that can stop you. I said, word, bet. Let me figure out how to do that. God is good. It's been a good year.
Throughout all the years, you have been extremely kind. Anything we've ever asked for, you show up. You are booked and busy, and yet you still made time today. And I just want you to know I see you, and I appreciate that. And that's why I'm excited to see you at Summer Jam, because this is a moment. And for many of us who have been fans for a long time and watching everything that you've done, and listen, also a fan of Cam and Mace and listen, Diplomats, like I'm happy to see you being celebrated. And one day I hope to see everybody celebrate each other when that day comes. But I love you and I'm thankful for you. And I hope that you feel appreciated and loved.
No, I definitely do. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity to. It's a great conversation. Shout out to the whole New York City. We are coming to tear Summer Jam down. I don't know if you've been to Summer Jam when we used to do it, but we bringing that energy back in the building, you heard? Check your Summer Jam scream out. I might bring the Summer Jam scream back, you heard? I don't know if you know about that.
Bring it back. Let's go,
bring the Summer Jam scream back,
we want
you heard?
to see it. Wait, and hold. What are some things people should bring with them? Chapstick, deodorant, like gum? Like, give us some Summer Jam must-haves.
Some clean feet, bro. You heard? Don't come in here with no old sneakers. I know they're gonna get messed up, but come on, let's keep it fly, man. There's gonna be a lot of pretty ladies in the building. Make sure your sneakers is clean, lady. Make sure you have it on. You heard? Make sure you bring your lung medicine. You heard? Because you're gonna be there for a while. You heard? I don't know what your preference
hydrated.
or your vices. Stay hydrated. You heard? Had that on, you heard, and come with that good energy. Brooklyn, what's up? You know we go crazy for Brooklyn, Queens. We gonna go crazy for Queens, Bronx. You know we going dummy, and Harlem. Harlem. Shouts to Staten Island. But Harlem, get your tickets. Get your tickets, you heard? When I say Harlem is in this building, I need it to sound louder than Brooklyn. I know come on, Harlem. One time we just gotta be like it gotta sound louder than Brooklyn, because I don't care where you at in this motherfucking world. If you say it's Brooklyn in the house, that go up. Like, yo, bro, you Japanese niggas is not from Brooklyn, bro. Why y'all say that?
Because everyone's celebrating.
Yeah, it's dope. It's dope. Shouts to Brooklyn. Shouts to BK, man. One of my favorite boroughs, man. We gonna have a great time at Summer Jam. I appreciate Hot 97. Shouts to Funk Master Flex.
That's right.
Shouts to TT. Shouts to Enough. Shouts to Drewski. Shouts to everybody at Hot 97. Shouts to Bobby Trans. Shouts to Cujo. What's up, Cujo? Appreciate you, man.
Yes.
I'm a Hot 97
Ebro
baby.
And the whole family, everybody, yeah.
You, Nessa.
Thank you. Camilo.
Rosenberg, Camilo, Warning, Cad, DJ Cass. I don't want to leave nobody out, but you know I've known y'all for most of my life. You heard?
That's right.
That's crazy, right?
And we are gonna celebrate you. Thank you for giving us so much over the years.
Thank you.
And we will forever honor that. And we're going to celebrate at Summer Jam.
We going wild at Summer Jam.
Jim Jones and Friends.
We are going dumb.
Lots
Jim
of friends.
Jones and Friends. Lots of friends.
Let's go.
Big production. We going to put on.